We are celebrating. Hello everybody, welcome back to my digital journal, my YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome to the family. This is a very exciting episode vlog, guys. We are celebrating 1 official year of my YouTube channel. So May 15th, 2025 would have been when I put out my first vlog to the community, and y'all, I cannot tell you how grateful and appreciative and overwhelmed and moved I am by the support and the love that I've gotten from all of you along the way. Like, there is no way that this channel could have been what it is right now if it wasn't for each and every one of you subbies. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. All right, so we have a lot to celebrate. We're gonna do a little reflection on what has been going on in the past year, what we've learned, what we want to see in the upcoming year, and there's gonna be a surprise at the end, so make sure and watch till the end. All right, I'll catch up with you guys a little bit later. Good morning, everyone. It is Monday morning. It's a new week. Happy new week to everybody. I am now on my way to work. Little bit late, but that's okay. We are making it safely in the name of Jesus. So the first segment of this vlog that I truly wanted to do was a reintroduction of myself, and that's like the basic information. Because I realized there's a lot of new subbies that have not been part of the community from the jump, and so I want to make sure that we are all on the same page. You all know a little bit about me, so I am going to put in my very basic information here while I jam to some music in the car. Alright, so now that we are all caught up and on the same page, we can move on to the next part of the vlog. I would have asked about a week ago, or by now 2 weeks when you're watching this, for my community on TikTok, Instagram, WhatsApp, and here, YouTube, to submit questions that they wanted me to answer in this vlog. So we're gonna get into those questions. And y'all, I thought it was gonna be like some basic get to know you questions, like, I don't know, my favorite color, my favorite food. Y'all went in on these questions, so we're gonna get to answering these questions. Good morning, everybody. Today is Tuesday. I just got out of the shower, so I'm just doing my hair really quickly. I'm working from home today, so I need to log on just now. But I decided to take the time to talk to you guys and answer my first question. So the first question we're going to tackle in the whole get to know me business is, to date, both work and personal, what has been my favorite locations to travel to? I'm going to start with work. I would say my favorite place to date would be the British Virgin Islands, and I say that because, one, it is so gorgeous there. Like, Tortola is culturally rich and vibrant, but then you have like Virgin Gorda and stuff that are just so beautiful. The beaches are out of this world, so I really loved it there. And I think what pushed it over the top for me was the people, like, so kind and warm. I was there over a weekend. One of my distributors, the girls that works there, took me to church with her because she knew I was missing church back in Trinidad. Her mom like cooked Sunday food for me, y'all, dairy free, because she knows my allergies. Like, they just are so nice there. Another one, like, she wanted to pick me up in the airport the other day. It was like 9 p.m. on a Sunday. I was arriving. I was like, girl, you have a kid? She was like, I'll be there. I'm like, yo, that's just so nice. So anyway, I would have to say hands down BVI, and that is, like I said, a mix between it just being so beautiful and the people. Place and people equally beautiful. Okay, moving on to personal life. I would say hands down my favorite trip to date has been Iceland. I would have went there in 2022, and I think honestly for me, it's, you get to do so many things that you don't get to do in other places that I've been to. Like, yeah, you'll see historical sites in like Paris and London and all these places, but you know, climbing through an ice glacier, going to the blue, was it the Blue Lagoon? Something lagoon. Then there was the Sky Lagoon. Like, there's a whole bunch of, I forgot what you call them, thermal pool kind of vibes in Iceland. It was just different. Like, all the touristy things were just different, I guess, because of the part of the world that they're in or whatever. And the food was amazing, amazing. And it was so fascinating to see that they only had daylight for about like 2 hours while I was there. In, I think it was in July. My mom and my sister. I always thought I would go back because I did not get to see the northern lights when I went, but we'll see what happens, because you know me, I want to see as many places as I possibly can. Okay, so that was the first question. So the second question I was asked is, what does self-care mean to me, or what does it look like to me? And for me, when I think of self-care, I think it is any activity or thing that a person engages in that improves their mental health, their physical health, their spiritual health, like just puts them in a better space. For me, that can be a couple different things, and I'm gonna show you guys some of them. So first of all, I'm a girly girl. I know I have like my little tomboyish side where I love to wear like sneakers and stuff like that, and my hair's be kind of just frizzy and all over the place, but I love makeup and I love beauty products. So I just got home from work, and I am gonna take y'all through a couple little self-care things that I enjoy doing. One thing about me, I absolutely love being in my pajamas in daylight. I know a lot of people will be like, oh my gosh, you're such a tanty, like, yeah, y'all can't see outside because my curtains are closed, but I love to get home from work and put on my pajamas, take a shower and put on my pajamas, like early, like, I just love it. I love it. And then I do all my girly stuff, and yo, that is self-care for me.
Yeah, look what I found. I have been looking for this mic high and low for the past week. But anyway, I found it. So we're gonna use it. The hair is a little wild and crazy, but that's okay. It's going up just now to go to sleep. I'm just waiting for my tea to cool down, first of all, and finishing this vlog for you guys. So while my tea cools down, I am going to answer three more questions. Two of them are very similar, so I'm gonna kind of clump the answers together. And one person asked if I couldn't fail, what would be the one thing I would do? Why does this look so weird? Anyway, and the other person asked, what is that one thing in life that I haven't done that has eluded me? Honestly, I would say owning and running a successful business. If you know me personally, you know that I dream of being an entrepreneur. One, there is that level of fear of failure. So, yes, I haven't done it per se because I don't want to fail at it. Who wants to fail at anything? And truth be told, I have actually had two businesses in the past. One was actually selling children's clothing, which eventually failed because of COVID. And the second one was a consultancy business, which I haven't officially closed down. It's just dormant at the time. But it's not at that level of bringing in financial means to be like a business I could walk away from corporate and be in, which essentially is what I would love to do one day. Um, Maybe because I can't say that I genuinely love that business, so I don't know if it's something that I truly put my all into. But yeah, there are other business ideas that I do have that I just haven't taken that step of faith out to, see it through. I have been praying on some of these ideas for years, and I haven't gotten that the release from the Lord to like move on any of them. So I really haven't. And just because I like certain things doesn't mean there's going to be a market out there for it. So I always have to remind myself of that as well. So I think that would be my answer, to own and run a successful business. Apart from that, honestly, y'all, being a trophy wife is really high up on the list, where I could just travel the world whole day, every day on a yacht, private jets, just living a life and seeing the whole world. Because ultimately, I would like to see the entire world, like all countries. Even the ones I'm not too keen on going to, I wouldn't mind being there for like a couple hours just to experience it and say that I went. So that's that. For this next question, y'all, and this one, we going out with a bang. Let me take a sip of tea, because this one is tea. Oh, that's still kind of hot, just like the tea we about to spill. So, this person had the audacity to ask, what happened between me and my fiance? For those of you that don't know, yes, I was engaged in a past life. I was engaged in 2022 to someone that I knew since I was 5 years old. We actually went to primary school together. Um, so we didn't actually date for a very long time. He lived abroad. I lived in Trinidad. It was a long distance relationship, and we got engaged fairly quickly. In retrospect, looking back on it now and also answering the question, we moved too quickly. And that is what ultimately broke down that engagement. Yeah, there were a lot of red flags from both sides, and they were ignored because honestly, I was going through that point in my life where, guys, honestly, marriage was an idol. I just wanted to be married so bad, so desperately, that I ignored a lot. And the first guy that came along and put a ring on it, I was like, yes, yes, and yes. And so I packed up my entire life and moved to the United States of America. And as soon as I got there, hmm, what is the old time people to say? Old time people to say. Old time saying that people say is it come see me, come live with me is two different things or something like that. This piece right here really bothering me. But anyway, yeah, you're dating and moving in with someone. Mm-mm. It's wow, wow. True colors come out. I'll say that. And there were some things that played off that I honestly was not feeling safe in, and that is emotionally safe. And eventually it led to me not feeling physically safe either. No, I was not abused, but yeah, ultimately I had to leave because it would not have ended well. So yeah, I walked away and said this is not for me, and it was one of the best decisions that I've ever made to date, honestly. Do I regret it? No. I live and learn from all the experiences in my life. Yeah, it was inconvenient. I had packed up my whole life, left my job, left my friends, everything, and moved abroad. Um, I would say though, it did get me a lot closer to God because I had backslid for a while on my walk, y'all. And moving there, I rejoined a church in the US, and it was great. I started my walk all over again. When I did walk away from the engagement, I moved in with my mom, who lived about 6 hours away, and I found another church there, which I started. And ultimately, when I moved back to Trinidad, I continued the walk and joined the church that I'm currently at now. So, in all negative things in life, there's always a positive that comes out of it, right? So I could, God forbid, still be backslid and lost out in the world, but here I am walking with Jesus and having no regrets about it. So, yeah. That pretty much sums that up. Do I still want to get married? Of course I do. Am I in a rush and have marriage as an idol anymore? Absolutely not. So whenever that husband comes along, I'll be right here waiting with the Lord, seeking the Lord. So that is pretty much it for the questions. There were a couple more, but I'm not gonna bore you guys with all of the questions. I just want to get into the exciting part of the vlog that I told you all to stick around. Right. So, to celebrate the 1 year anniversary of my vlog, I am doing my very first giveaway. So, one lucky Sabi is going to have the opportunity to win a little gift bag of things, just, some of my favorite things. It, could be a journal, could be tea, could be a coloring book, it could be beauty products. It is a surprise, but guys, it is a bag of goodies. This is the bag of goodies. No, it is not a Tory Burch giveaway, y'all. This is just the only bag that I had. It's pretty heavy. It is a baggie of goodies that one of you lucky subbies is gonna win. So all you have to do to enter the giveaway is, well, you're already subscribed because you're a subby. Leave a comment down below on this video and just let me know, what have you liked over the past year? What didn't you like? What would you like to see coming up in the vlogs that I'm going to have on the channel? What direction do you guys want to see the channel go in? I mean, I have ideas and I've heard from the Lord, but I want to hear from you guys too, because ultimately you are taking in the content. So yeah, just let me get some feedback down below. If you have no feedback, just leave some love, and once you do leave a comment, you will automatically be entered to win the goodie bag. I'm gonna give you guys 1 week to leave your comments down below, and I will be announcing the winner at the start of my next vlog. So thank you again so much, everyone, from the bottom of my heart, for all the support over the past year. I cannot wait to see what the future holds for us. Bye.